we good? What mic are we on? On this mic? No, we're on this mic. Oh, good. Well, hello everybody. We're running a little late today, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do this 7 days in a row, and if that works, then we're gonna try to do it 30 days in a row, and we're just gonna see from there. I have a bunch of videos planned. I could talk about really a whole number of things. Like today I went and bought a bunch of comics. I could talk about that. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about Stan Lee writing magazines, because apparently that's a thing we can talk about, and then we'll see who else wants to steal that. But today, as promised, we're going to do something that a lot of speculators do. I really think it's easy speculation, easy pump and dump flipping, and I think it's why you see a lot of like weird things in the market. Because people are actually using this as a resource when really they should just be using it to supplement other resources. But we're going to use it as our direct resource, and we're going to see what books are hot this week. What resource am I talking about? I'm, of course, talking about the Midtown Comics selling list. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go on Midtown Comics website, and we're going to see what's sold out, and we're going to then report on it, and because that's apparently all you have to do in these days of speculation. I see it happen all the time, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how people get away with it. I don't understand why people crutch like this. And but fine, if other people want to do it, why don't we do that? I mean, I can turn that into a 10 to 15 minute video, can't I? So let's find out. So first, you're gonna have to start by having the Midtown Comics website open. People claim that this is a good resource because Midtown Comics is the biggest comic book store in the world. One, it's not the biggest comic book store in the world. It's not even the biggest comic book store in New York. It's a comic book chain. And there's bigger chains in New York. So it's just a complete joke. But again, people act like this store orders the most comics out of anybody. They have the biggest diamond account. They don't. But we'll go into it. So here we go. So you go here, you go what comes out this week. This week's release is for March 13th, right? I guess that's the date. No, we're not on that page. We're on this page. Okay, there we go. Midtown Comics. Here we go. So, already, we're seeing a book sold out. So, it could be hot. This, Calamity Kate, #1, from Dark Horse Comics. I sold out at Midtown, so it must be doing really good on eBay, right? This cover B by some person. You look it up. No, it isn't doing anything. You do so sold auctions. There's nothing. Regular, yeah, I could buy that for $3.99 right now. But again, people say that Midtown Comics is a barometer for what's hot and what's heating up. So, you never know. You never know. But that book's a nothing book. People will talk about it. Oh, Creepy Archives is sold out. Oh man, that must be a really tough. Oh, I'm sure there's heat there. There's no heat there. Let's see what else is going on here. So again, I'm just looking for books that are one per order or they're sold out. This book says it's added to my cart for some reason. That's bizarre. But these books are ones that seem to be tracking up. This Batman Who Laughs, the Grim Knight #1 cover B by Del Otto. Let's see what that's doing. I don't think that's doing anything either. There's a bunch of store variants, sure, but if I go to lowest, I'm sure I can buy it for $4.99. That's the same price here, right? Yeah. So again, it's a one per store. There's going to be a lot of people talking about it because it is an incredible cover. But I'm pretty sure stores ordered enough copies of this. It might be tracking up a few dollars above cover, but will it ever hit that $10 mark? I don't know, maybe in a few months, but very unlikely. And I would say the same situation goes with this Catwoman 9 art germ that's one per store. I didn't notice that Batman was on that painting. So that painting's upside down, or this whole cover is upside down? That's interesting. I don't know. Let's look that one up though, because it's one per customer. So I don't know, man. Yeah, so I already tried to search these up. Let's see, Catwoman 9, and it's still available at $3.99, even $3.49. So I don't know, but I'm sure people are going to say that this is going to be the week of cover Bs. That's what I should do. I should just write an article this week and say it's the week of cover Bs. Oh, here we go. Jim Lee on a cover. Now this one, unlike those other ones, actually is kind of cool. It has Jim Lee as himself on the cover, and but it's one per customer. So I don't remember looking this one up. Let's see. Cover 6. What is that selling for? No, see, that's not it either. You got to go to comics. Ugh. eBay sucks when you do searches. It's not saving your presets. It's just lame. It's lame. I'm definitely trying to buy a phone. Okay, so cover 6. Yeah. That's going to be a tough one to search. Should have thought that one through. Whatever. Anyways, my point is that these one per store variants that haven't sold out, or these one per store books that haven't sold out, are just that. I don't think Diamond is a great barometer of hotness, but that's what some people want to use, and that's messed up. But we haven't even gotten to the cool stuff yet. Yeah, I can't even find this cover on. Oh, there, found it. $3.99, hot book, $3.99. 5 available at $3.99. Tough book. It's not a tough book. That's insane. Anyways. What else is going on here? So we see some more cover Bs that look nice. I kind of like that Flash one. But all these books, they're not sold out. So if we're doing... Oh, this one's one per store. The Supergirl Volume 7 is one per store. This is my favorite one that's one per store, by the way. This is going to be it. This right here, the hot book of the week. Rob Liefeld and his fingers that are shaped like rectangles. Nothing wrong with that. We just got fingers like rectangles. It makes sense. That's how Superman rolls. See, this is trash. But it's one per store, so it must be hot. I already looked up this Supergirl. It's selling for undercover on eBay. So I don't know. But again, all these books I just listed are going to be on a bunch of people's Hot Comics list. They're going to have Superman, Liefeld, the Art Germ Supergirl, that cover Jim Lee one. That's the only one I probably agree with. Catwoman, and then this Dell'Otto one. And it's just why? These books don't have tremendous sales. They definitely don't have that many sales above cover, if any. But whatever. So let's just keep going on here. Let's see what other books we might be able to find. Oh, G.I. Joe. Oh, cover B for G.I. Joe sold out. Oh, no. Oh, it's the Hero Silent option. Ooh, so let's look this one up. This is going to be a bullshit book, too, that's doing nothing. I'd be very surprised if this book was doing anything. And it's not. But it's sold out on Midtown, so people are going to be putting it on their lookout lists, etc. What else we got here? So, Max 100-page giant. See, a lot of Max comics don't come out, so I could see some potential with this one, but I definitely wouldn't be buying it to flip today, and I definitely wouldn't be telling people to buy it. But Sam Keith almost never comes out with books. It's very rare, and a Max book coming out is very rare. I'm not sure if it's reprinted material or if it's all new. Does it say? No, it does. It says get reacquainted, but it doesn't say anything about it being new stories. But yeah, so that book is selling. It's not selling above cover, but it's selling. I think I bought 3 copies on eBay because I think that might be a book that people don't order. But again, there's no sales except for the ones I bought. And here's my favorite one. So we see this My Little Pony Nightmares 5 cover C. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see people talking about it's all these weird kid books people talk about because they have lower print runs, but there's really no audience for them. Who wants to buy My Little Pony variants? No one wants to buy them. I'm going to look this one up. It has one sale at $30, I thought, but I'm not seeing it now. I'm seeing a lot of figures. I did see one of these variants sell for $30. You can't fool me. Okay, the fool man can't get fooled. Yeah, issue 4 was selling, but I saw an issue 5 variant sell, I thought, for $30. Nah? No, that's a bullshit sale. What else? My whole point is, people are jumping on these variants, these My Little Pony variants. Why? Is it because of the content of the books? No, they say it's because of the covers. It's incredibly stupid. This book has no afterlife whatsoever, and there's no reason to buy it. But again, people are apparently spending $40 to $100 or best offer on these books. I don't believe it. And again, just what do I know? Look up My Little Pony issue 3, the 1 in 25 J. Scott Campbell cover. J. Scott Campbell did a My Little Pony variant, and it sells for almost nothing. It doesn't even sell at ratio. Oh yeah, I see a really long-term value on all these other My Little Pony variants that you guys want to pump up. But I think that's what's happening with My Little Pony. I also think that's what's happening with Steven Universe. Have we gone to Steven Universe yet? No. Might as well just skip right down to Steven Universe. But I don't think we should do that. We shouldn't skip yet. Okay, we should just keep going. Okay, this incentive variant sellout, that makes sense. But what else we got going on here? Transformers 4 special treatment variant cover. What is that? What is that? Okay, that's a ratio variant, I guess. Who cares? Whatever. They probably got one copy and it's sold. Big whoop. What else we got in these sold, unsold, one per stores, one per order? What else is going on here, man? Nothing. Image, nothing. Okay, so apparently, if we're going by Midtown, Image has nothing good coming out today, or this week. Age of Conan Billet Queen. I have seen a lot of people posting about these covers, because it's the monstrous artist does this cover, but again, it's on Midtown. You can order 1 million copies. I'm sure you can order 1 million elsewhere as well. This is a reordered book, so it's a nothing. There is a Marvel book here. So these two books we'll get to, okay? But just keep that in mind. These Marvel variants have sold out. That, I think, like, it's good to look for variants. And then this one got me too. The Marvel Tales Thor 1 Jen Bartel. Because apparently, from what I've heard about buying Thought Bubble variants or Thought Bubble covers, Jen Bartel is apparently a really important artist in our times. Apparently. I mean, who knows? But these Marvel annotated books, too, have been coming out, and they have these really crazy Virgin covers. I saw one today for the issue 1. I didn't pick it up. But they're pretty nice, because they're the reissues of Alex Ross. Issue 3 has a Delato, though. Ugh. Why? But, I don't know. And they're not selling for anything, but big surprise. But they are nice. I'll give you that. You want to talk about nice covers? Those are nice covers. You want to buy books for their covers. But yeah, so, I don't know. We'll get into those Marvel Magnificents. But I just, I don't know. If we go by this, we've already have a whole list of books. All the cover D, Bs for DC are apparently going to be hot this week. The Star Wars cover B is going to be hot. No, that's an incentive variant. Who cares? These books are crazy. I think this is something to look at, because who orders 25 copies of Unbeatable Squirrel Girl? And there are sales of this one from online that are a lot higher than ratio. So I think that's just something to think about when we're going through these books. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. These books haven't been doing anything online. I looked them up. Uncanny X-Men Winter's End. But according to Midtown, they're all sold out. So I'm sure those will be on a bunch of people's lists of books you're going to want to buy. Or at least books they're going to tell you to buy. Independence. See, this is where I wanted to go with this. Independence. Goon 1. If you find that tomorrow, that's probably going to be a good book to buy for long term. That's a quote. But anyways, if I go down here, I'm going to see some books have sold out. And that's an incentive variant, so you can ignore that. But if I go down here, I'm eventually going to come across Steven Universe. And Steven Universe is, I guess it has an incentive Virgin cover. And this I think is interesting because I did talk about Steven Universe last week. 2 weeks ago, there was a Steven Universe book that was hot for a quick second. And I don't know. I just think it's interesting that people are suddenly jumping on Steven Universe books. I mean, I know they were jumping on DuckTales books at one point, and now they want to jump on these other books. So I just find it interesting. And I don't get it. But push out whatever you want to do. That Steven Universe book that came out wasn't even that nice of a book. But yeah, so as you can see, there was a $30 sale of it. Is this a true sale? Probably not. But I do think there's probably market manipulation with some of these children books because the same people are pushing them out, and it's just, why? Isn't Steven Universe, is that show even still on TV? And isn't that from like 6 years ago? So if you're into that show as an adult, like, what? I don't know. Good for you, though, if you are. I just don't get it. This Boundless comic, I'm obviously not going to talk about. But yeah, nobody's going to talk about these. But I just see that this is how people pick up the Marvel and DC books. To tell you what's hot, what's not hot, what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy. And it's infuriating. But going through this list, there were just 2 books that you should have noticed. And those are the incentive variants for this new Kamala Khan series. So Kamala Khan has a new series for some reason, probably to tie into the Captain Marvel movie, probably because they're going to try to put her in the next movie, right? That's what they've been pushing for. So I definitely think that's great. But these 2 variants have been selling really well. These, what are they? The 1 in 25. And the 1 in 50. So they've sold out at Midtown, obviously. But if you can find them, I would definitely grab them. This is the 1 in 25. It seems to be selling well above ratio. I didn't write down the prices for some reason because I'm obviously a moron. But let's just look those up. Because I really do like them. So this is the 1 in 25 variant. It looks really nice. I'm really into it. Here's the 1 in 50. I don't think the artwork is as nice on the 1 in 50. But when it comes down to it, I think that these are the 2 ratio variants, the 2 books that you really should be out there looking for, because again, it's Magnificent Miss Marvel #1, and they're just nice. They're really nice covers, really nice covers, and on top of that, though, they're selling well. So if I go back to this, I can just show you that if I go completed, there will be a bunch of completed sales for these variants, and they're well above ratio. Oh, really? So we're on lowest. So if you look at this, this is lowest. So that's obviously not the most recent sales. I'm not going to go to recent sales, and they'll be less than what those showed up. No, there you go. So $70 is what the 1 in 50 is going for. The 1 in 25 does have a few sales, well within ratio. But if I go down, it's trending at about 30 to 40, right? Am I wrong in saying 40? No, that's a pack, right? No, see, here's a 1 in 25 that sold for $70, but it says it's a pre-order pack. But anyways, these are the 2 covers that are trendy. These are the 2 books I would be buying 100%. And if I could find them, I would definitely be looking for them. But aside from that, we have cover Bs. We have a Steven Universe 1 in 20 that people are going for. The Batman Who Laughs Grim Knight #1 cover B. I don't know. And also, some people are saying Rags is supposed to come out. It's not on the Midtown list, so who knows? But I don't know. I don't see it. But that was it. I think that was it. But yeah, that was me going through the whole Midtown list and telling you what I think about it. I hate it. I think that people who use Midtown as a crutch don't really understand speculation. But it does show you what is hot on a Wednesday. Does it show you what's hot on a Tuesday? I don't know. But people definitely use it as a barometer for hotness, and it's just not something I'm into. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow I think we're talking about Stan Lee or something. I'm not quite sure, but again, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. There's a little thing where over here to subscribe on the bottom, and then up here there's a playlist of all of these videos. Okay, cool. Thanks again, guys.